Hey all, this is Joe, and I'm back. And this week we are going to talk again about the Field and Stream Tinder Paracord. There's a specific reason why, though. I recently received an email from Karen W., who said, Joe, I recently discovered your channel as I was searching out things I can do with Paracord with my scouts. I too am active in scouting with my daughter and son, who are both working on their second class rank. Their troops are getting ready to start working on the Wilderness Survival Merit Badge. Side note, my son's working on that too. And I was thinking about using Dick's Paracord with built-in fire starters. I believe she's referencing this stuff. I was thinking of buying some and having the kids make bracelets that they could use to start their fires, as well as hold up the tarps they are going to use for makeshift coverage. That's a good idea. If possible, before I go out and buy a bunch of those, would you be willing to do a test and make a video on it? Yours in Scouting, Karen W. So, Karen, you asked, and that's what we're doing this week. So stay tuned. So, Karen, I have here, I know you called it the Dick's Sporting Goods Paracord, but I think you meant the Field and Stream Tinder Paracord that I last reviewed. I have the bracelet I made. So what I'm going to do here is undo this one and utilize it to see if, here's my fire pit. This is a standard fire pit. As you guys can see, yes, I have things growing inside of it. I haven't used it yet this year. It's been too hot. But what I'm going to do is, since what Karen is asking for is whether or not this can be utilized to start a real fire, I figure, what better way than to take and make a fire using the internal paracord. So I unwound this, and it took a little bit longer than I wanted it to. And I pulled approximately 3 feet, so about half the length. I pulled about 3 feet of this fire cord. As you can see, I have regular wood here. This is stuff that's come from my backyard, come off of my trees, or as I've had to trim. So what I'm going to do, since Karen is asking for a real world scenario, is I'm going to take this and I'm going to take a piece of wood. It's a regular piece of wood. And this is a little wet, so I'm not going to use that. And take this piece of wood here, and I'm just going to twist it around the wood with hopes that it will start. And I'm going to put it kind of like so. Now, like with any good fire, you're going to want to put some things, some smaller things, so it could catch. So we will do that. That's not a good sign. But you know what? I'm not going to call it done. So I will relight. And I'm not a survival expert, so I don't know if maybe it would have been better to bundle it all up to make a big flame, or something else. But let's just watch and see, shall we? My hope was by wrapping it, it would give it multiple chances to get that dry piece of wood to catch. Maybe that wasn't the right thing. So I am trying to make this a real world for you, Karen. Now, something else to think about is, and I don't know what you're doing for your survival stuff, but something else to think about is they do have to, as part of the requirement, start a fire using alternative means. And so I don't know if you're going to make them do that as part of any type of camp out or what you're doing there, but okay, so I can hear some popping. We're seeing some smoke. That's a good sign. Now it went out on us. So I will relight. it's almost like it doesn't get it hot enough to light the wood and keep it lit. Real spindly stuff just seems to fade right out or burn right up and then so this isn't working. As you can see, it continues to burn itself out every time it gets down low. So we're going to try a different technique now. What I'm going to do is I'm going to twirl it up like such into kind of a ball like that. And we're going to put it down here. I'm going to take this smaller stuff. It's very dry. We're going to see if we can get it to at least get those going. And now it's hitting the big Now we're going to see if we can get these well, maybe. And we got kindling going, so that's a start. But you're going to have to act on that pretty quick. As you can see, it's trying to put itself out already. And with that, it's put itself out. So I guess what it comes down to is, Karen, will it work? Yes, but you're going to have to baby it. It's not going to act as a good kindling. You're going to have to use it to get it started and give you some time so that you can get your kindling going. But otherwise, it's all on you. So I wish you good luck, and until next time, keep paracording. Later.